Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome back. Today we have a new style of video. Yay! Today's video is going to be a single card reading. This is something that I intuitively, Spirit just said, hey, try this out, see how it goes. So I know it's going to resonate for you guys out there. And if you guys enjoy this style of video, definitely comment below and let me know. So I can continue to make these styles of videos, okay? Definitely be sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe, honey. Our YouTube family is growing beautifully and it makes me so happy. So definitely subscribe, not just so you don't miss any messages, but so you can be a part of that giveaway that we have coming up very soon for our next subscriber goal. I'm super excited. Each goal that I meet, I'm definitely going to be doing a giveaway and they will get better and better. So definitely come join, come get some perks, and of course, come get some divine messages. All right, moving on to today. So as you can see, we have 6 piles to choose from. I chose to do quite a few since this is only going to be a 1-card reading and this is going to be a fairly quick message for you, okay? As always, we will have a bit of meditation time before we get into our pile selection. So if you feel like you don't need the meditation time, if you know exactly what pile that you want to pick, you can skip to the pile selection or you can go straight to your pile. I will have all of the timestamps that you need in the description below, along with some emojis if you want to choose that way. You can use the numbers, whatever you pick, okay? Just know, as always, if you are confident in the pile that you choose, know that you will receive every single message that you are meant to receive today, okay? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this meditation time, and then, of course, we'll get into our pick-a pile. All right, my loves, let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. Here for pile number 1, we have this X Games logo. Okay. Here for pile number 2, we have the Lifesavers logo. Maybe, if it'll focus, possibly. All right. Interesting, because these are 2 that I've had in a previous video come out as well, quite recently. Here we have the Nickelodeon logo. Okay. For number 4, we have the 3-in-1 logo. Pile number 5, we have the Rawlings logo. It's actually the only one I haven't heard of before. Last but not least, we have the 6 Flags logo. Okay, so one of these may resonate with you. Maybe you recently seen them. Maybe there's one that just you pick up that you're drawn to, whatever the case may be. Again, as long as you're confident in the pile that you choose, my love, you will receive every single message you are meant to receive, okay? All right, you guys, let's get into this quick but very valuable message that Spirit has for you. Let's go. Group number 1, thank you so much for joining me for your reading. We are going to make use of the book, okay? Because I feel like the book, this deck specifically, the book says so many beautiful things. So first off, This makes me think of, oh, he on X Games mode. He's on X Games mode. So you could be in this energy that's very intense at the moment. Yeah, this red, wow, this red really stuck out to me right away. Queen of my world. So this definitely makes sense with that X Games mode, right? And what does that mean? That basically means you are on this level that nobody else is on. Okay, pile number one. So we are going to go into the book, see what message Spirit has for you. And then, of course, if I have any other intuitive messages beyond that, we'll get into that as well. Okay. This is the Dark Mirror deck. Okay, by Laura Sava. Let's go ahead and see what number 24, excuse me, Queen of My World says for you. Each card in this deck is associated with a phase of the moon. So this is associated with the full moon phase. Again, makes sense with that very intense energy that you have at the moment. And each card also is associated with a stage of grief. Okay, so this is associated with a bargaining stage. All right, which we will maybe get into a bit more as we go. Okay, it says, I set limits to my world. Inside, I am queen, and outside is lost. And then they get into what the imagery actually shows here. Okay, so it says, onto a snowy background, white columns rise through the forest. A pale woman dressed in scarlet bright red with a crown of thorns and a white luminous stance strides forward, her posture confident and her feet bare. Okay. Spirit's telling you definitely, this is a channel message here, Spirit's telling you to get outside. Either outside in nature or outside, meaning go have some fun. Okay, enjoy yourself a bit more. It says, I am my world and my world is me. I am royalty. Okay, pile number one, there's an affirmation for you. Say that to yourself aloud. Say that to yourself in the mirror. And you will begin to believe it if you don't already. Okay. It says, there is space out and a space in. There's a realm in what is mine, and there are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice, and if it's carved by my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide his borders, and I am law. I am princess. I am the blood in the veins of its heart. I am the warrior and the bride. I am alone, and I am first among many. Be fearful of my world, because it's paved of my hopes and dreams, and you have no power there. I am greater than the stars and more beautiful than the moon. Woo-wee, pile number one. This is definitely telling me here, if you haven't already built this confidence, it is coming in right now. Spirit's kind of giving you this advice of remembering, babe, this is your world. This is your life. Nobody can command what happens in your world, in your realm. Just as the card says, I don't care if it's made of thorns and ice, it's mine. I built it. This is something that I have decided for myself. If I'm struggling, this is a struggle I built. If I'm successful, this is a success I built. Nobody outside of you, pile number one, has the authority to command or demand what you do in your life, what you expect in your life, what you accept in your life. Hear me? Okay. Something else that's coming out. The number 24 could be significant. Somebody could be turning 24. 24th birthday could be significant as well. The number 24, though, overall is telling me here for pile number one. It's kind of a bit of confirmation, right? They're telling you you're regaining this balance. You're regaining this power within self. The only thing maybe that you're missing is this I rule energy. You know what I mean? This I command the space. I say what is or what isn't. And that's it. Fuck, end of the day. Period. End of discussion. You know what I mean? Carry that energy with you as you're moving forward. And specifically, whatever situation you feel like this is talking about for you. I feel like this is just talking about generally for my pile number ones here, but this could be applying to something way more specific to you. So definitely use your discernment here. I really encourage you, pile number one, to do some self-concept affirmations. If you don't know what self-concept work is or what it looks like, or maybe you've tried it and you're having possibly a hard time here, comment below and I will give you some affirmations. If you want to share a bit about what you're struggling with and maybe the things that you see as insecurities, the things that you're trying to work on, comment below and I will give you some affirmations to help you with this energy, okay? You got this, baby. This is your world, your life. You command the space. Space does not command you, okay? And Spirit's also telling you here, whatever's going on outside of you is going on outside of you, okay? It doesn't always mean it has nothing to do with you, but at the end of the day, those things don't make you. You assign, You assign authority and meaning to everything. So if you command, again, this is still your world, you're ruling. So even when those things are negative, whether those things are positive, whether you feel like things are in limbo, you are commanding the space, you are commanding the movement at all times. Believe that and remember that. Okay, pawn number one. I love you so much. I hope you appreciated this quick, short message. Very valuable message here for you. If you would like a one-on-one divination reading, whether it be tarot, charms, astrology, whatever the case, or if you want some spell work or root work done by me, you can book that through the first link in my link tree for a consultation. Okay. I love you and I cannot wait to see you in a one-on-one booking or of course right back here on my YouTube channel. Bye guys. Pile number two. If you chose the lifesavers, you are at your correct pile here. I heard something sweet, okay? Something sweet. So maybe you need to eat something sweet, eat more sweet treats, treat yourself to the sweeter things in life here because Spirit's telling me things have not been very sweet for you recently, or you're almost like waiting for things to get sweeter for you. Okay, my love. The number four, this is a card that you received. It's quite a beautiful image. Okay. Let's see if you can see the image. That'd be pretty cool. If you could see the image, that would be pretty cool. If we want to focus, that would be awesome. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, so Spirit's definitely telling you here with the number four, you are heavily and divinely protected. It's okay to lean into the softer side of yourself if that's what you're wanting to do at this time. Okay, this is big confirmation for you in that realm. And Spirit's just saying overall, you are divinely guided and divinely protected. So act like it. Okay, let's go ahead into the book and see what this card means for you, pile number two. Each of these cards is associated with a moon phase and a stage of grief. So for this card, you have the new moon phase, and for the stage of grief, you have acceptance. Okay, it says, I cannot recognize myself, but I am still me. And even this lifesaver kind of reminds me of the new moon. Very illuminating, but we can't see it. Okay. And even you see on the side, you can barely see on the sides of the card here, we see the faint new moon here. So Spirit's also telling me here, there are some things that you're like, again, waiting. It's like you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to become normal again. You're waiting for the sweetness to come back into your life, but you just can't see it yet, okay? It says... and this is the description of the card. Okay. If we want to focus, why is it doing this today? So sorry, pawn number two. Let's see. Okay, it says, oh my gosh, this is bothering me so much. I want you to be able to see. Okay, here we go. All right, it says for pawn number two, a dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is enshrouded in a scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged bait hilted sword against a black... Excuse me. Let me try it again. A dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is enshrouded by a scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged bat hilted sword against a background of fire and ruin. Okay. And this is what it says for you. I cannot recognize myself as I can't remember the road that led me here. How can I see the road ahead? This card is not about an affirmation, but rather a question. Is this me? Can I recognize myself? Maybe yes, maybe no. But for sure, I lost the road I had once, the last time I stopped to really think about it. In my heart, I feel maybe like the high school girl that went to the prom, but truly I am now 45 and I weigh thrice. I feel my true self as a kid that wanted to play soccer with the Real Madrid. All this while punching numbers in an Excel file out in an insurance office. It is not necessarily something negative as a dream lost or corrupted. I could see myself as love is the most important thing in my life, but actually I have a very well-paid job that makes me travel, and I sleep alone in hotel rooms. When do we last look at ourselves in the mirror? Do we like what we see? Make no excuses, because the choices which made what we are our responsibility. If an old dream is dead, it's time to dream anew. If the old dream is alive, it's time to get back to it. Okay, definitely represents that sweetness that I was picking up earlier, right? Pawn number 2, it's like you having this feeling of, where has the sweetness gone? I'm looking for, where has this side of me gone? I'm looking for this familiarity. I'm looking for the person that I know myself to be, but Spirit's asking you, is this I heard, is this a dream deferred? Wow. Wow. So poetry could be significant to somebody out here. This could be encouraging you to write poetry, or to do some writing, do journaling, write stories. I'm hearing you have a very creative mind, pile number 2, and that's something to lean into as you're regaining or relearning who you are, and this sweetness that you naturally have within yourself into your energy. Okay, your advice moving forward, my love, get to know yourself. Okay, or get to know yourself, or get to know yourself again. Okay, this card definitely says, like, I don't recognize myself in my energy at the moment, but Spirit's saying that's okay. That is completely okay, pile number 2. Okay, what you're meant to be doing right now is reworking and relearning who you are and what feels good to you, what makes you happy. Is this dream that you're is this dream that you have been working on something that is still alive and awake, and something you're willing to work on to find the sweetness and the enjoyment in? Or is this something that although you've manifested, you don't feel like it's right for you anymore, which is completely fine. It would make sense as to why this struggle is happening for you, because there's even more sweetness and something even more enjoyable elsewhere. Okay, so figure out what side you lean on, and don't be afraid to really ask yourself, is this authentic to me? And if yes, how do I lean into it and move forward? And if no, how do I lean away from that and into what is authentic to and for me? Okay. This is the message that I have for you. I feel like it was a biggie, but definitely a quick message, a very valuable message for you. If you want a message just for you privately, a one-on-one booking, you can book tarot, charms, astrology, matrix of destiny, or of course you can book divination, not divination, you can book spell work or root work with me, okay, if that's something that you're interested in as well. Okay. I love you guys, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, I cannot wait to see you either in a one-on-one booking or right back here on my YouTube channel. Bye, guys. Pile number 3, welcome or welcome back. If you chose the Nickelodeon logo, you are at your complete right reading, okay? We have hiding your true self, number 14 coming out here. Somebody could be Catholic here is what I'm picking up, or somebody could be religious in a sense. I saw these and I immediately saw saints dressed in red robes. So that could be significant for you. Also Nickelodeon coming out here. You could just be a Nickelodeon lover, of course. You could have history, nostalgia there. But what else this tells me is there's a message from or about your inner child here. And maybe hiding your true self, this has to do with you letting your inner child shine, letting those sides of you really be seen and known and accepted. Okay, but let's go into the book, pile number 3, and see what it says for you. Okay, each card in this deck, this is the Dark Mirror deck, very beautiful deck. Each card represents a moon phase and a stage of grief, okay? So this moon phase is a 3rd quarter moon, and the stage of grief that this is associated with is acceptance, okay? What is interesting about this as well, since this is talking about the stage of acceptance, I feel like that definitely makes sense with you accepting that inner child, accepting these sides of yourself that you have hidden away. You know what I mean? Sometimes when we are trying to be, not even trying to be, but when we are being self-destructive, rather than destroying ourselves, we reach this point where we finally realize, I just need to digest what's going on. I just need to allow this sadness and this grief possibly to happen so I can move on. Okay, and that's the point that you're at right now. It says, hiding is keeping things inside. Lack of trust becomes lack of hope. Ooh, so there must be a limit. Okay, that's very interesting here. Let's see what the visual seed says. This is going to describe the actual card. Okay, what we see. It says, in the dazzling lights, there's a hint of a door, like the door to a Haman. Outside, draped in scarlet tunics, stand 2 women, one under the sign of the sun and the other beneath the sign of the moon. Okay, very beautiful imagery there. So let's see what it says for you. You could be in front of the mirror, or you could hide behind the mirror. Yet you choose... You could be in front of the mirror, or you could hide behind the mirror. Yet you choose to be the mirror. Okay, very interesting. It says, hiding is a survival instinct. Do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? Very few people will accept you then. You are too complicated to be comfortable, too contradictory to be easy, too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. You can't be the sun, you can't be the moon, you can't be the door, you can't be the road, you can't be the butterfly and the brick. Maybe the question is not if, but when. Sometimes real solitude is when there is not a right moment to be yourself, and not the right person, and neither the right way. Being yourself is like a moment at the spa. It is a massage for the soul, a purification process that brings oxygen and turns away age and wear. It is bliss and pleasure, and that's why I'm picking up, of course, with the Nickelodeon card as well, but that's why I'm picking up this inner child energy, whether it, again, be your actual inner child or whether it just be a version of yourself that you're hiding, that you haven't given that grace and acceptance and love to. Spirit saying, you are feeling it, baby. You're feeling it. There are people in your life who aren't going to accept you. Okay, I hope you appreciate my honesty. I hope you appreciate Spirit's honesty. There are going to be people that when you reach this point of true authenticity, they're not going to accept you. They are going to betray you. They are going to turn their backs on you. They're going to criticize you and judge you. They're going to say you can't be the sun and the moon. You can't be the butterfly and the brick. And I want you to turn around, turn your back on them. But before you do, I want you to tell them, I can be what I choose to be. There are no limits to what I can be. There are no rules to what I can be. The only caveats, the only requirements from me is to please my soul, is to feed my soul. Right now, and I even, I'm in therapy. One amazing piece of advice I've gotten from my therapist a while ago is sometimes when we are down and out, and sometimes even if we're physically sick, we don't feel well, reaching into nostalgia can be so healing. It can unlock this part of us that, again, we've kept hidden away, or we felt like hasn't had the strength to shine, okay? Spirit saying, reach into that nostalgic bag and do, watch, create the things that you used to enjoy and love and do authentically. Another example that's coming to mind, when I was younger, I do have a YouTube channel now, but I used to love making videos, and they were like comedy, like funny types of videos. And as I got older, I really stepped away from that. But every now and then I find myself asking myself, maybe I want to make a little funny video. Maybe I want to make something, a little skit, something funny, and just post it, not because I want validation, not because I want it to blow up, but because that's something I used to enjoy doing. I used to find joy in creating. Okay, so it's not always about, you know, what other people think, what other people feel, and what other people are going to say. It's almost actually never about that, my love. It's about you. It's about your authentic being and your authentic vision and how you can stand true in that. Okay. Ooh-wee. Pile number 3, I feel like this has been such a loving message. There's a very loving spirit guide who is with you. They are guiding you, and they are observing how you're reacting and how you're acting. And they want you to know that they are waiting for you. They're waiting for your authenticity, and they're waiting for your true feelings and emotions to shine. Okay. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me. Of course, if you would like a one-on-one message, a private message just for you, you can book that through the consultation link in my bio. It's the very first link in my link tree. Okay. You can book divination, or you can book a spell work and root work with me. Whatever you feel like would help you most. Okay. I love you. I appreciate you. I cannot wait to see you in a one-on-one booking, or of course, right back here on my YouTube channel. Okay. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Pile number 4. You picked this 3-in-1 logo, so you are definitely at your correct reading here. And then we have Bride in a Cage. So the 3-in-1 is seeing number 21. Made me do a little math immediately. And that made me think of 777. 7 times 3 is 21. So you could be seeing 7s quite a bit, or the angel number 777. Is going to start to appear for you as confirmation of what we talk about here today, as a reminder of what we talk about here today. Spirit's also telling me with this 3-in-1 that there could be multiple things. Well, how can I say this, Spirit? There could be multiple things going on that kind of all have to do with one fear that you have, one doubt that you have, one thing that you're critical of, whether it be, you know, towards yourself or others here. So that's also confirmation coming through. Okay, a bit of a channel message here. This is from the Dark Mirror deck, so we will be reading out of the book today. Each card in this deck is associated with the moon phase and a stage of grief. Okay, so the moon phase that this is associated with is the waxing crescents, and the stage of grief this is associated with is denial. Okay, my love. So this is the imagery. We're going to read what the imagery shows us, and then we'll get into the meaning. Okay, it says, a gorgeous white wedding dress shines through the neon gray artificial light of the evening. It is worn by a mannequin with a dissociated skeleton head. It seems like a happy place, if not for the lights. The mannequin stares at the outside, while a purple laser grid cage holds it in. Okay. So, in the book, my love, it says, tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. And then your kind of reflection question here. Did we die waiting for the perfect day, or were we never alive? Okay. Ooh, bit of heaviness is what I'm feeling here. Definitely you could be dealing with multiple things, like I said, that kind of boil down all to the same point that we're getting at here today in our reading, but it is heavy for you and it's not easy, and I want to acknowledge that for you before we get into your message, okay? So this is what it says, my love. When we put the good of our life just in our expectations, we can dismiss the present, waiting for the dawn we know will arrive. The future becomes a shopping cart. It needs a bit of this, a bit of that, a few kilograms of this, and also a couple boxes of another this. When we look at it, it shines like a brand new day in a commercial. And as it happens with commercials, when the future comes, it's not exactly perfect. The smile is forced, the day is too hot or too cold, the kiss is dry, the lion limps softly and doesn't roar. As long as something is not there, but pushed further along the timeline, we have the luxury to take it off of reality and treat it as a fantasy. Your throat chakra could be significant here, so Spirit could be telling you to speak up about something specific here, about something that's making you feel caged in, or to have a certain conversation with someone about something that's making you feel stuck or caged in. It says we push forward and we push forward until we actually catch up with our dream, and then we crush. The future should not feel like a cage, not even a gilded, wonderful, handmade designer cage. The future is a tree, gnarled, rough to the touch, full of flowers, only in spring, dense and damp through the rain. Absolutely perfect. Okay, Spirit saying stop denying the complexity to this process, to your human energy, your human life, and to whatever this is that you're healing through. If the future is so rattling for you, pile number 4, if the future is so intense and so scary, so anxiety inducing for you, maybe you should be envisioning something else for yourself. You don't have to feel like, because of what I've been through, because of, my beliefs, because of the things that other people tell me, this is what I should be expecting. This is what I should be working towards. It's genuinely pile number 4 about what you want, what you desire. But please know, telling yourself that I'm waiting for the right moment. Okay, tomorrow will be the day. Tomorrow will be better. That is going to keep you in this very anxious, very not knowing what to expect energy. Okay, that's the best way I could put it here. And that's not where you want to be, my love. Okay. Get very clear about what it is that you're striving for, what direction it is that you're actually going in, and ask yourself, does this actually make me feel abundant? Does this actually make me feel good? To keep it as simple as possible, do you feel good about your future, this future that you're building and you're working towards? Or do you feel like it's for no reason? Do you feel like it's someone else's dream? Do you feel like you're chasing it only because you've been chasing it? Okay. The number 21 also is significant here, telling you that growth is on the way towards you, but you need to regain balance and you need to make a decision here on what direction you're going in, or if you want to continue chasing this, not even chasing this dream, but procrastinating on the same dream, or the same goal that you've had. Okay. So that's what I have coming out for you, my love. I hope you appreciate my honesty and my openness, and I appreciate your vulnerability here, in allowing me to give you this reading. Spirit's on your side, 100,000%. They just can't always do the work for you. Okay, my love. If you would like some more divination, something that's personal to you, private to you, we can definitely do that in a one-on-one booking. Or if you would like some spell work or root work done, you can definitely reach out to me for that as well. Both of those you can do through consultations, which is the very first link in my link tree. So if you need the help, if you need the guidance, do not be afraid to reach out. I encourage you to reach out so you can get to where you are truly deserving and wanting to be. Okay? I love you. I appreciate you. I cannot wait to see you, of course, in a one-on-one booking or right back here on my YouTube channel. I'll see you later. Pile number 6. Welcome to your reading. If you picked Rawlings, you are at your correct reading. This is actually something I've never heard of before. Give me 1 second. I'm feeling called to look it up. Okay, I feel like I should educate myself a little bit on what this is. Rawlings. Let's see, Rawlings baseball. Okay, so this is something that is new to me. So baseball could be significant to you. Hit it out of the park. Okay, what movie is that? I don't dance, I know you can, not a chance. What movie is that? High School Musical. High School Musical could be significant to someone out here. But what's interesting about this Rawlings card, they make baseball gear, you know what I mean? Gloves, hats, accessories, yada, yada. So that could be your confirmation here in some way, shape, or form. I feel like Spirit's telling you to gear the fuck up, okay? Gear the fuck up. It says, the child I was meant to be. Interesting. What's immediately standing out to me is this purple back here. So Spirit's telling me here, there's some magic behind the scenes happening, whether this be magic that you have initiated, whether you do spell work or manifestation, or this be something that's somewhat outside of you, outside of your control and command. Okay, I am getting that magic is in the air. Okay, and things are definitely moving either for you or towards you. Okay, so this is what the card looks like. We're gonna read in the book a quick description of it, and then we'll get into the message. Okay, so it says, tons of lemon yellow and plum magenta with castings of sky blue and bright morning whites. The serene face of a woman with gentle gesture holds a small growing plant made of dreams and new leaves. Okay. Yeah, dreams are coming true. Dreams are coming true. Manifestations are coming. So each card in this deck, my love, pile number 5 is associated with a full moon, a moon phase and a stage of acceptance. So yours, of course, is associated with the full moon here. And the stage of acceptance is, oh my gosh, the stage of grief is acceptance. I don't know why I'm getting my words so twisted and twirled around. So your throat chakra could be significant here, or you could, this could be a sign that Spirit's asking you to meditate to clear your thoughts. Like you could be having jumbling, kind of swirling thoughts, okay? And it's so interesting that I say that actually, because the very first sentence here is, an instant of clarity is the light I needed. So yeah, this clarity that you're needing and that you're looking for is coming. Okay, it's coming. It says, to go forward is to go backward as hope heals the wounds of the past. Yeah, so I'm even hearing like somebody could have enjoyed sports and baseball, something similar when they were young, and something's manifesting now, like it's returning back. A common theme, it seems like, in this reading today, for the other piles as well, about this inner child kind of coming out, or this version of us that we've kept hidden away coming out, okay, getting their time to shine. So in the book, this is what it says for you, love. There's little darkness in this card. It is a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fairy light and disappears. But it remains as a lingering smell, an ethereal feeling of light and peaches and blossoms. It is faith. It is hope. It is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again. We can be pure again. We can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know this is a gift of light among the cruel darkness. It brings no road, sometimes no solace, but it can become a seed of hope, a wind of change, a place to safely end the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely here. So yes, even if it's gone, it was definitely here. Spirit's telling you to honor the dreams that you once had, honor the things that you enjoy and that you used to enjoy. This is about, again, connecting with the self. Spirit's telling you your inner child is wanting you to acknowledge them, or some version of yourself is wanting to be acknowledged here, wanting to be accepted. Spirit's saying you can be whole, you can be happy. It just takes you, I'm hearing like Okay, so you know how children, when, like, I'm talking toddlers, babies, they get really, really frustrated when they're doing certain things. Maybe it's a really simple, basic puzzle. It's got six to eight pieces, but they're very upset and they're frustrated and they can't put it together. And they realize, oh, maybe I was missing a piece. Mama comes in and she says, oh, baby, you're missing a piece. Here you go. And suddenly that frustration, it kind of starts to melt. Okay, and they start to get clear again. They start to have this clarity and they work out a solution on their own. That is what your spirit team and spirit guides are doing for you at this moment. And that's what they want you to learn to do for yourself at this moment. Okay, mother yourself or father yourself, parent yourself in the way that you need to in order for you to feel whole, okay, in order for you to feel happy and acknowledged and accepted. Whatever big dreams you had, whether they came to fruition or not, whether you start to see these things come back into your life in some way, shape, or form or not. Maybe you used to want to be a Major League Baseball player and now, you know, you teach Little League, right? Not exactly what you wanted, but just as fulfilling. There is some sense of coming back around that I'm getting here, and they're wanting you to really, 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 whether it be literally or not, like this metaphorically coming back up just within you, or you see this in your 3D, honor that, okay? Honor that part of you and that side of you, and honor, you know, the same way that she's holding this plant with such peace and such gentleness and such love. That's how they want you to hold yourself. Okay, my love? I feel like this was a quick message, very straight to the point, but exactly what you needed to hear. Okay, my love? I love you. If you would like a one-on-one booking with me, you can book divination, whether it be tarot, charms, matrix of destiny, sextrology, astrology, or if you would like some root work or divination for a specific situation that you're in. Maybe it has to do with your dreams, your inner child, your self-love and self-concept here. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to reach out. You can book a consultation with me through the first link in my bio. Okay, the first link in my link tree, excuse me. So, of course, like always, I love you, and I can't wait to see you in a one-on-one booking, or, of course, right back here on my YouTube channel. Okay, my love? I love you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Hello, pile number 6. Oh, interesting, pile number 6, and you got the 6 flags card out here. That's so funny. I didn't notice that before, but... And then you're number 67 in this deck, so that's funny as well. So the number 6 could be significant. I know the number 6 can be associated here with, well, at times it could be associated with Gemini. At times it could be associated with Libra because of that balance. So Gemini or Libra could be significant, air sign energy. But 6 flags. So I'm already getting this message here about needing to enjoy yourself more, needing to get outside a little bit more and have some motherfucking fun, girl. Have some fucking fun. Also, something that Spirit's telling me here, and hopefully this is not like an alarming to you, but it's just coming out. I'm just saying it how I'm channeling it here. I heard energy harvesting. So something that Spirit told me with 6 flags here. There's so much energy, especially with something like roller coasters and rides. There's a lot of high energy. And I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe your energy is being not harvested. Okay, don't take it like that. But your energy is being like if there's a cord between you and something or you and someone, your energy is being pulled. Okay, so that's confirmation for somebody out here. Here we have number 16. Okay, so the number 16 could be significant to you. Your 16th birthday could have been significant to you. You could be born on the 16th, whatever this is for you. And also the number 7. Okay, the number 7 is coming out here because Spirit's kind of telling me this, how can I say this? You have to get excited and you have to get not just grateful, but like you have to want this thing that you're manifesting and really believe it's for you and really believe that it's yours. You know what I mean? I'm getting this energy that Even though maybe the energy around you is very exciting and high, or maybe there are some exciting things coming up for you, Spirit's looking at you and they're like, hey, we don't feel like you want this. We don't feel like you're grateful for this. We don't feel like if we were to give you this thing, you'd actually accept it and appreciate it and enjoy it. You know what I mean? And we don't want to be sending out those signals, honey. So let's see what we can do for you today. This is a gorgeous card. Each card in this deck, this is the Dark Mirror deck. Each card in this deck is associated with a moon phase and a stage of grief, okay? So this is associated with the full moon, no surprise, okay? We got the full moon here in this very high intensity energy, right? It's at its peak, okay? And the stage of grief that this is associated with is anger, okay? Again, makes sense with that high intense energy. There could also, again, this message of someone pulling your cords. It could be similar to someone like pushing your buttons, right? Provoking you and getting this anger out of you, getting this energy out of you, okay? That's for some, but not all of you, okay, for sure here. We are going to get into the imagery and then we'll get into the message. So let's focus in. Beautiful. And this is what it says. A beautiful woman, her face with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose on her chest. It seems to explode like a crystal, each petal an obsidian shard, okay? Something within you or something has shifted within you, whether this be recently or a long time ago, baby. Those roses, those roses, the things that were once love and passion and softness within you, they've turned to obsidian shards at that. You've become defensive. You've become protective, overly protective. You've become angry. Okay. I'm not here to tell you, that you're invalid in feeling those ways. I don't know exactly why you feel those ways. But Spirit's saying they can see it within you. It's seeping out of you like this black dust or this black fog. Okay, that's what I see in my mind's eye. So let's see what it says for you, my love. It says, the world is unfair. Fuck off, dear world. Fuck you. Not funny, but it could be funny just because you could be like, yes, that's what I feel. That's how I feel. Okay, so again, yeah, you've reached your peak. You've reached your limits. Okay, as high as that roller coaster can motherfucking go, you've reached the tippity motherfucking top. Okay, it says, if we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop the evening, but embrace the night. Okay, so Spirit's definitely telling you here, this darkness, this blackness, it's not negative. It's not a bad thing. You're just angry and you're upset and you're spiraling deeper into this negativity instead of seeing this darkness, this void energy as an opportunity. Okay, but let's go ahead and read what it says overall. It says, love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly. Love can be cheap. Love can be rotten. But even ugly love has a right to exist. Oh, I got chills. Oh my God, why is this making me want to cry? Even cheap love can raise it to the sky. Even rotten love has the dignity of eternity. Even a black rose by any other name should still smell as sweet. Even if you are wrong, you still have the right to be angry. Even if you're not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid, you have the right to be listened to. This is really about to make me cry, OMG. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. You cannot shine because you are beautiful. If you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine even if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly. Gorgeously black. Ugly as love. Worn out as an angel. Cheap as a crown, unconquered as a fragrance in the night. Wow, I have tears in my eyes, you guys. What a reading to end on. I feel like, wow, you really needed to hear this, pile number 6. It's so clear. It's so clear here. Even ugly love has a right to exist. Even rotten love has a dignity of eternity. Even if you're not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you're stupid, you have the right to be listened to. Pile number 6. Spirit's telling you, no matter what this darkness is, no matter what this pain, this anger is within you, you have a right to feel it. Okay, that's why I said right from the get-go, I cannot tell you you are invalid in what you feel by any fucking means. But what I can tell you is knowing and accepting and believing that you have the right to feel that way and you have the right to express that healthily in a way that's not destructive to self, in a way that doesn't deny or repel those things that are for you. You deserve that, and you have the right to feel these ways. You needed to hear this. Nobody has been there to validate you in the way that you've needed. And I hope that me and Spirit have come here today to do that for you. I have this my hands want to start sweating. I have this anxiety, and Spirit saying, no, my child, don't be anxious. Don't feel this way. You have the right to feel however you feel, but don't sit in that. Don't believe those feelings. Don't mistake those feelings for facts. Don't mistake those feelings for inevitable, permanent truth. Okay? Whew, that is what I have for you. Very intense feelings that you're having. Feel them. Allow yourself to feel them so you can release them. Okay? I love you so much. If you would like a one-on-one reading, divination with me, whether it be tarot, charms, astrology, sextrology, whatever it is for you, or it be root work, spell work, energy work, please contact me if you need help, if you find yourself in these negative loops and cycles, and you're needing some help breaking out of them. Okay, that's what I'm here for, my love. I love you. Okay, go out, have some fun, enjoy yourself when and where you can, and I will see you either in a one-on-one divination reading or spell work consultation, or of course, right back here on my YouTube channel. Okay, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Go have some fun. Bye, y'all.